I have to agree with Rumbata on this one. Relic, that is a little deep there. Little kind of wild, little kind of strange, a little kind of funky, and as long as, you know, you're having a good time, that's all that matters, I suppose. But, thank you guys for tuning in. I am Storm of Iron, hence the name. This is some more SnowRunner. But, Rumbata, you are looking at some bikes. So, entry-level Honda Steed or Shadow, or also a Yamaha Dragstar. That's kind of cool. The only bike I've ever had was, I think it was a Yamaha. No, Suzuki. It was like a late, and it wasn't even mine, but I did use it. It did belong to, I think, my old man at the time. A 1978 or maybe a 77 Suzuki 250 Enduro. And that was kind of an interesting bike. Beat up. Very, very beat up. Metal fuel tank. And pretty robust all the way around. I took it up to Maine with me. And I rode it on some fire trails, and I actually took it down some power line trails. And this is going back, I mean, we're talking decades at this point in time. That was actually the first time I saw a moose. It was on the back of a Suzuki Enduro. And that was kind of cool, because I'm riding down power lines, you know, stretching all along, and this moose just walks out of the tree line way ahead of me, and then just walks right across the, you know, the clear cutting, and then walks right back into the woods on the other side. And it was kind of nuts. Having a great time now that this stream is going on. Well, Relic, that is what I hope we can provide for you. Some entertainment for your, you know, for your dollar. Wait, I don't... Does anybody pay for anything? I mean, Your entertainment dollar here goes very far. We can just start with that. Yeah, that thing was old. The shocks were blown out. The springs were blown out. That thing was just old. It needed fork seals and a complete tune-up, and probably needed rings and like everything else something that just gets kind of used maybe once periodically in a while. But it was a cool bike. It was actually a pretty cool bike, and it was that on-road, off-road kind of setup. But it was kind of wild. So what do we have for today? So here's the thing. We have, for today, tornado warnings currently in the western portion of the state. I don't think it's anything that we have to worry about right here. Not that they ever make it like this far, but the temperatures are about 93 right now, but it's kind of funny because the humidity is really, really low, which is unusual because I figured with the storms that were on the horizon, let's see. So as of 6 p.m., there is a 91% chance of thunder showers. And it looks like the severe storms have hit the midpoint of the state right now, at least according to the radar on the phone. Okay, the humidity is now going up. It's already up to 57%. So we'll wait and see what happens. So hopefully no trees get knocked over. Oops. No power lines go down. No weird stuff happens. So we can kind of keep this going. You know, this you and I kind of situation right here, because that would be unfortunate if all of a sudden some farm implements went flying by outside and a tractor took out a power transformer and I went over the rainbow. That would be very bizarre, because nobody wants me over the rainbow. Nobody wants me, in Munchkin Land or the Flying Monkeys or whichever witch didn't get crushed by somebody's trailer or something. We don't want any of that. What we do want, however, is to get this truck here back to a garage, because I really don't want to make this trailer go bye-bye, because even though I have somewhere in the vicinity of $770,000, I am a cheap human being when it comes to the purchase price of my trailers. And I've got a lot of trailers over in the Aegis installation, which kind of upsets me, because I want to get those trailers, and I kind of want to get them back eventually. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. So we'll figure it out. Now, we actually had some fairly decent luck crossing that water down there. So let's see if we can make that happen again. Let's see if we can go across and then head across again and then get rid of this trailer so that we can get our money back. It's kind of like a no deposit, no return kind of scenario over here. But that's okay. We'll make it work. And headlights for safety. For your safety and my safety. But we'll see what happens. And hopefully I don't get hung up on the rocks like I did on the Zix. That's the only unfortunate thing. And it's funny, too, because they don't have any, real dedicated rock crawling style vehicles. And it would be cool if they did. It actually would be very cool if they did. But the way that the throttle and the braking on this game is kind of configured, there's nothing that's real fine-tuned about it. So, and there we go. About that rock. Luckily enough, the trailer is long enough to allow us to get to that winch point. So that's a plus. Also, it's really warm again. And that is another rock. Why is it another rock? Actually, what are we hung up on? I swear, if we have to fight rocks just to get back to the garage. There we go. Apparently, that is a lot deeper there than we had thought. Come on, little buddy. So, that didn't work. Come on now. Come on. We totally got this. Come on. It's slightly moving. Ooh, I heard some thunder. Also, it's hung up on a damn rock right there. Again. This is insane. As always, this is ridiculously insane. And we get stuck on the smallest of things. So I realize that my driver is underwater, probably unable to breathe right now. And that was more thunder. See, we can see the rock. It's right there. And it is totally hung us up. Because it's hung on the back axle. And apparently we can't rock this thing back. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, this isn't going to work. That's not going to work. So fortunately enough, we didn't return the Zix, because what are the chances of something going wrong and then needing to be bailed out by the crane again? I love this thing because the tires underneath this thing are absolutely gigantic. And this thing is truly capable of going pretty much anywhere. Except over rocks. Nothing likes going over rocks at all. Okay. So supposedly after the thunderstorms, oops, that's a tree. After the thunderstorms roll through, it's supposed to be significantly cooler. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Because I really don't want to bail on the trailer and then have to do something stupid to recover it. We can get this. We can totally get this. Alright, so actually let's kind of point this thing in a direction. And actually, so Rambada, what I used to own for a decent amount of time was I had a four-wheeler. I had a 2000 or 2001. It was the year right before they redesigned the Yamaha Blaster. Had I known they were going to redesign the Yamaha Blaster, I would have waited that year. Because the new Yamaha Blaster had a rear disc brake on it. It had a significant number of improvements. And it was actually a really good machine. But even I liked personally the styling of the Yamaha blaster. Oop, can we get it? Can we get it? No? No? Yeah, this is a bummer. Alright, so... Anchors away, my friends. Anchors away. Alright, let's try to get a little closer here. Train mode. Okay, there we go. Alright, perfect. Perfect. I mean, I think perfect. But... let's see if we can't drag things out this way. And of course the rocks are going to mess us up. As always. As always, the rocks will mess us up. What is going on here? So we're a motorcycle where you basically lean where you want to go. A four-wheeler, you legitimately have to steer. And it's kind of one of those... it's definitely... It's an upper body workout a lot because you're constantly fighting the force on the machine because the tires are rotating. They always want to go in a straight line. And to just simply steer, it gets kind of interesting. So release, change truck, this one. It's certainly an interesting situation, and I actually broke my wrist riding a four-wheeler because I had put all of I was standing up on the pegs and I had my weight on the handlebars because I was trying to see what was up and over the rise ahead of me. But what had happened is, as I was going up over that rise, I didn't notice the giant tree log that was covered by brush on the side of the trail. And it hit the outside edge of the tire, causing the handlebars to instantly jerk towards one side. And of course, I'm putting my weight on there, and it stuffed my wrist. And the bone that I broke was right in, it's like a crescent-shaped bone that's in the wrist, like right there. And that necessitated a trip to the doctor's office, some x-rays, and then them telling me that I needed to go back to the emergency room to have a cast done. Because apparently, when you're not in the emergency room, they can't give you a cast or something. I was never quite certain as to how that whole thing worked out. But also, my hand, Jeffrey Dahmer. How are you? How was everything? Hope you are well. We're doing some more SnowRunner. I'm being a cheap human, and I'm trying to return this trailer to the trailer store because just because I want to I want to get my money back is what I want to do. It's the new serial killer name for Norman. It was time for a change. Oh, Norman. Norman. You are always keeping us on our toes, good sir. Always. That's too funny, actually. Oh yeah, I can hear the rain outside now, too. And you're not just regular straight up Jeffrey Dahmer. You're Jeffrey Dahmer 01. And actually, I think Relic is 100% correct where you missed a golden opportunity there for effin' Jeffrey Dahmer. Although, that might have a slightly different connotation attached to it. Your mileage may vary, however. Okay, and the great thing is, the Zix I don't have to worry about because that has a crane body, and I can simply... Yeah, see, Norman, buddy, you're also totally gonna mess up Wayland later on. You realize? You gotta workshop the name with us. See, that's what we're here for. You workshop the name with us, and like we can throw ideas and we can have like a pitch, you know, because we do have some wonderful brain power over here. Oh, I think I hear a TV with the storm warning. Ah, there goes that. All right. I was just about to say the same thing. Waylon's brain will be stuck with confusion. Yes, he will. Yes, he very much will. Okay. So yeah, it must be just like thunderstorm warnings and stuff like that, so. Flatbed semi, where is sideboard semi-trailer? No, don't buy it, sell it. Okay. So, recover you, back to here. Then we go to the Zix. And then we recover you and bring you back. And now, Columbus and Cleveland. Loader! Hello. How are you? In 60 days, we can do it again. All right, Norman, because you're always going to be Norman to us, you realize. We're going to workshop that name in 60 days. So put a pin in it, my friend. Put a pin in it. He's playing in Marietta, Columbus, and Cleveland. That's awesome. Yeah, that's like the next leg of his tour, isn't it? Just moved in and assembled your new chair. Oh! What kind of chair did you get, Loader? Gaming chair or like regular chair? So, also, the next part of our little adventure, we need to deliver to the power plant a couple of steel beams. And we need 3 of them, which means we need a total of 6 slots of cargo. Which means I think I only have 2 over there. So we're going to have to go get some metal rolls over here, transport them over here, and I think, yeah. Shiny new Norman. That's a good one, too. Or, you know, you could... So, Norman, you could... Like, you're going with the serial killer theme here. You could rotate through the different serial killers of the century. Like effin' H.H. Holmes. Or, you know, something like that. Nice office chair, high back, but I just put the cover from my other chair over the leather, so it's cloth. That's not a bad idea. I am far more a fan of cloth material than I am leather material. Okay, so what we want to do is we need 6 units of cargo. I'm going to the ones in Marietta and Cleveland. You have to be from Ohio to do that. Almost went with Ted Bundy. That's brilliant, actually. That is actually very brilliant. So, okay. We need a truck that is capable of... Alright, so we want one of these guys. So we're going to want... Alright, let's scroll down, shall we? Might do Cleveland and Columbus. Ted Bundy, Florida's own Solastrato. How is everything going this evening? I'm gonna have to get a I'm going to have to get a Storm of Iron t-shirt now. You know what? They are available. It is true. They're kind of cool. I don't know where mine is. It might be in the... I think it actually might be in the laundry. Or my laundry basket. All right. Okay. All right, so we want Azov 73-210, and we are going to play it safe. Cleveland's own Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, yeah, that's the idea. You know, you roll in with all the pomp and circumstance, good sir. And you are one for the theatrics yourself. All right, so we're going to take one of these. So this is going to be one steel beam. And then I think I'm going to take a Zix with a trailer. And then we'll do that. Storm of Iron t-shirts are fantastic. Yeah, they kind of are. Honestly, I really like mine. And I was worried initially about the quality of the shirt, but the logo looks like it's doing good. And after a couple of washes too, it's and all the good cooks come from this area. All right, so knock all that stuff down. Let's go back to the garage. Let's grab a Zix. Let's then grab a trailer for the Zix. Also, I'm kind of thinking I may take my sneakers off because I'm still very warm. I'm still very warm right now. So we want an Azov 73-210 to run with the chain tires, so we can worry about, not have to worry about that crap. And then we also want... We don't want another Azov, but how about we go with another Zix? Which I don't know where my other Zix... I've got like 18 different... Sasquatch! How is everything? Trying to find where my truck went. Because I've got multiples of them. And not that Zix, a different Zix. Because we're putting together a little bit of a convoy to go get ourselves 3 metal rolls to make 3 steel beams to then go power up the power plant. So hopefully that'll be something. Why is... Also, these menus take way too long to scroll through, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, where were these guys all hiding? I don't know. Okay. Customize. We want a... You know what? Let's run with a sideboard bed, just for the little bit of added security here. So we will run this truck behind the Azov, I guess. Trailer store. Sideboard trailer. So, actually, no. Okay. Let's go to... Ooh, that was some thunder. Or, already have already launched and just did warehouse mission unlocking tons of stuff on the first map. So use the 5319. And it is good. The only... Yeah. It's the fuel consumption and the fact that it has a 200-liter fuel tank. So you now have 10 metal beams in the warehouse. Yeah. That is super huge right there. So I used all of those metal beams to actually open up all of the map. But yeah, I used the 5319, and then I realized, you know what? I should have ran a support vehicle with it because there's basically no range to that truck whatsoever. And you can't get anywhere with it. I mean, it goes through the terrain, and it's always been one of the better trucks. The Azov 5319 has always been one of the best trucks in the game. The 5319, the Tega, are 2 of the king off-road trucks, just hands down. Alright, so let's go get metal beams over here, and then let's see if we can't make it up to here, and then kind of loop back somehow, I think. Yeah, we'll try to loop back up and through and whatnot. Yeah, we'll do that. Using the one I'm using now. All right. I want the Tatras to be more useful. Well, it's the same thing with the other Freightliner, the 916. The Freightliner 916 is an awesome truck. It is a short wheelbase, and even for the short wheelbase, it's not super tippy, and it's actually more stable when you put a big trailer on the back. But you can't get mud tires with it, and you can't get anything larger than that 200-liter fuel tank, which is a travesty. Absolute travesty. So we're going to run with this guy here, and then we'll just kind of hook up this winch right there. And then just kind of bring the giant road train right along. I think it's because the 5319 is so capable, and the only way to kind of balance it out is the fact that you have such a small fuel tank. This truck is a beast in real life. It's military, if I'm not mistaken. It's used to transport and fire ballistic rockets. You know, the interesting thing about it is that there is so many trucks in this game that are kind of like that, and it's pretty awesome. All right, give me a push, please, and thank you. What is it, the Maz? I think it's the Maz. I think. But I really want to find situations where the Tatras are more useful. Because I feel like one of the new Tatras, the bigger one, it's a lot like the Bandit, where it's useful, but it's not as useful as it could be. The Bandit's kind of cool because it came right with that little tiny crane. Yeah, the Maz. Okay. That's what I thought. I like actually checking out and seeing the different kinds of real-world... Because all of these trucks here are all based upon real-world counterparts. Most of them are officially licensed vehicles like, you know, the Ford F-750 or the GMC Brigadier, the Freightliners, stuff like that. And I'm stuck on another rock. Thank you very much. But there are certain vehicles like the Derry Longhorn or the various Voron trucks, which are based on real-life counterparts, but they can't use the name due to trademark issues. Now, I'm actually kind of interested to see possibly if they will ever introduce like a Unimog or something of that configuration. And it's going to be interesting to see what other trucks they do bring into this game, because we have an entire year. The 73210 is one of the best trucks, I feel. Sabre Interactive had a giant poll, or not a poll, but a giant contest to see which truck would be like the king of the trucks. And I believe the Azov 73210, no, the 64131. You can check the parade in Moscow on May the 9th. You can see most of the trucks there. Yeah, because a lot of these are all old Russian military trucks, and it's just they're so much better than any of the American trucks that are in this game. Although a lot of the American trucks have that classic, and when I say classic, I mean like older, like 70s vibe, like truck kind of configuration. Undead Mitkiff, how are you? How is everything? I hope you are fantastic. Yeah, just a little bit. We coming through, guys? We back again? I think. Maybe? I have no idea. That was some thunder and some lightning. Yes, I am back. So, everything got knocked offline. I'm currently, let's see, rebuilding the remote drive, or the remote the remote hard drive on the PlayStation. Yes, in fact, you are most assuredly correct, Norman. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so repairing the extended storage. I also decided to take my sneakers off because my feet are now sweating. Okay. So, repairing the extended storage. And, okay, now we're back in. Or at least we're trying to get back in. Browser source is offline, blah, 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 blah. Make sure you implemented the source correctly in OBS or refresh the source. So, yeah. That was interesting, guys. Fresh. Done. Okay. Yeah, so that was a hell of a bit of thunder there. As Google is telling us, there is a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, don't you know? So, all right, we're just trying to get SnowRunner back. Well, we're trying to get the PlayStation back up and running to then get SnowRunner. No, wait, SnowRunner's loading. Okay, we're stepping in the right direction. So yeah, the power just went boom. Also, I am reminded that I need to reset the clock again. Played an Overwatch game as a tank where I had gold limbs. You had gold appendages, or what do you get going on there? Gold limbs, Solastrato. All right, getting closer. Getting closer. Almost there. Continue. All right. Okay. I think we're loading up here. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? All right, so stream says excellent. Okay. That's that. There's a setting in here for... Where is it? Stream setting. Okay. Disconnect protection. I don't know if that's going to work, though. I don't know if that's actually going to work. So we'll see if that works. It means I had the most kill on your team, which is the sign of a bad game. Undead Midkiff, I have been quite well, thank you very much. We are done for the day for work. Work has not been too significantly crazy. Also, now I have no idea why this is not working. So let's kind of do this here. Let's deactivate, reactivate. There we go. Okay, we are back up and running, party people. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking with me. That was some minor technical difficulties brought on by the wonderful thunderstorms that are... Well, it sounds like they've rolled on through. You know, it a little bit. Rumbada, it's actually been very stable for me. I've had pretty good luck with my my PlayStation. and it's just a regular PlayStation 4 Pro. It's nothing fancy like the PlayStation 5, which I would love to get. Let's fire back up. Get everything kind of going again. Alright. Connect that to that. And let's get going again. Yeah, Undead Midkiff, things have been quite decent. Work has not been the most fantastic, simply because... You know what, Relic? You're fired. Okay? We know you have a PlayStation 5. You were lucky enough to get one. Everybody should be jealous of you, because that is actually an awesome score. And that is a very good thing, dude. That is a very, very good thing. It's just the QR code, confirmations, etc. You know, it's not bad, though. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Relic. It is straight up luck these days to get a PlayStation 5. And I believe I read an article earlier today that said the consoles will not be mass available until like 2023, which I find very difficult to believe. But, you know, stranger things have happened. So, did Puma ever get his name on the list? You know what? I'm not sure, Loader. So, Undead Midkiff, I don't know if that's tonight, because if he goes on, it should be this evening for 8 o'clock. So if that happens, we probably won't go too much further than 8 o'clock. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so Rumbada, I use actually a capture card. And I don't have to worry about grabbing a stream or excessive Wi-Fi usage or anything like that. So I just have to run the capture card through my software, and it lets me actually not have to worry about having, you know, I don't have to worry about having a really powerful computer to stream with, because all it is my image capture. And that's about it. Alright, so let's get some metal here. Metal management. Metal rolls. Trailer. Okay. So there's that one. Because I haven't really been seeing anyone stream, and I feel bad. So Puma has been streaming. I have been streaming. I'm usually, you know, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week, and Puma typically goes... Puma's on late because he's also coming from the West Coast, so he's actually 3 hours behind me. So I mean, there are some people who are streaming. It's just, you know, unfortunately that there is more people who are not streaming currently. But Sonny Von Cleveland, I don't know if you follow him. He was on Waylon's stream a while back, and he was actually playing... Oops. Oh. He was actually playing Call of Duty with Waylon and the rest of us. And Sonny Von Cleveland has actually started streaming again Tuesdays through Thursdays on Twitch, and he usually goes live about 2 o'clock Eastern time. So he is also now in... He's in like Arizona or California, so he's out on the West Coast too. That's a great thing to do. Also, about the new consoles, I'm planning to buy the Xbox first, and just because... Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right, Rumbada. That is... And that's a thing, too. So, where we have the console exclusives, and more of my chair is actually kind of detaching itself and attaching itself. I'm beginning to get reptilian skin with all of the stuff that keeps affixing itself to my forearms. So, the new Forza is supposed to be amazing. There's a bunch of us who have been actually paying attention to... what the hell is it? Yeah, okay, so he's in Cali now. Battlefield 2024 looks pretty damn cool. So, there's a bunch of people looking forward to that. And we're kind of in a little bit of a lull as far as, like, big releases have been. Walmart has chair covers for sofa chairs. You know, that actually is not a bad idea. Like a sofa chair cover would probably work. And even at this point in time, a sheet. I meant to grab. I have material around here somewhere. I know it's somewhere, and maybe it's in the attic, but it's a red bed sheet. And me, you, Vlad, and Loader are the East Coasters. Then there is Jeffrey Dahmore holding up the middle. What else? I'm trying to think of some of the other releases that we've kind of got on the horizon, and it doesn't seem to be... Oh, middle coaster. You know what? An old shirt. Yep, that is also true. Very good point. Very, very good point, Loader. Let's see. Because we just had Dark Alliance. That just came out. Cyberpunk 2077, I saw articles saying that it finally has met satisfactory. Back 4 Blood is October. What are some of the other big games that we've got coming out on the horizon? And was Back 4 Blood PlayStation 5 exclusive, or was that... What the hell was that? I can't remember. State of Decay. Okay. Alright, so let's go back the other way here, and let's follow this one to try to get to the steel mill that way. Reading about the new Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not getting good reviews. Okay, so that was Dark Alliance, Loader. And so here's the funny thing. The general consensus is the people who play it are having a good time. It does have some issues here and there, and is significantly better in a group setting. But the entire cross-platform, or cross-generation cross-platform, isn't really working out as good as it should have been. Because if you are on a PlayStation 5, you cannot play with an individual on the PlayStation 4. Although the PlayStation 5... Ooh, that was a little bit of air. The PlayStation 5 does have the ability to play a version, or the PlayStation 4 version, so that PlayStation 4 players can actually game with you. But if you're buying a PlayStation 5, why are you playing a game that's designed for the PlayStation 4? There's that bit of logic as well. So it's kind of a weird kind of, situation that we sort of find ourselves in. Plus the whole COVID thing that is utterly just borked video game development, video game production. Dumb slabs. Most people are, and don't know that while playing D&D, you have to focus on an enemy, which carries over to the game as well. Yeah, it's about, play mechanics, play style, everything like that. Dying Light 2 is almost here. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any, gigantic releases on the horizon either, like a PlayStation exclusive of a new Horizon Zero Dawn or anything like that, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe we'll get something like that, but I really, really do hope that we see something like a new God of War. A new God of War would be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. grab this truck. Put him a little bit closer with the winch, and let's keep on keeping on. Although I might have to run the Azov out front after this. The oh boy! All right. The PlayStation is coming out with Horizon Westland soon, but only for yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn was a PlayStation exclusive for the longest time. They are in development at this point. There will be a new God of War. Yeah, see, that's all stuff that's in development, and it really hasn't hit. Like, we don't know when we're gonna get a new one, kind of thing. Oh boy. You know what? Maybe we'll. All right. Maybe we'll swap to the other truck, the one that's got the chain tires. That's a little bit more suited for this particular type of driving surface. I would love to play a new God of War. I was never really a super big God of War fan. Because, oh, come on. Don't do that. I was never a big super God of War fan because it was a lot more hack and slash. New Elder Scrolls 6, whatever they decide to do with the next Zelda game. So, I was reading somewhere that the new Elder Scrolls is in development, but with the way that Bethesda is going, it sounds like it's either going to be a PC, Xbox exclusive, and that's about it. But then again, every single time that a Bethesda game has been available for a PlayStation, it's been hot garbage. And it has taken forever to get decent. And I remember getting... I had never played an Elder Scrolls game until I played Skyrim. And when I finally did play Skyrim, I played it for a little while, and then the game was effectively no longer functional on the PlayStation because of the frame rate issues when your save game got above a certain size. We have Diablo 2, Aliens Fireteam Elite, Back 4 Blood, Far Cry 6, Dying Light 2, Rainbow Six Extraction, Samurai Warriors 5, King's Bounty 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Battlefield 2042, aside from my sports games. Bethesda games aren't good enough for me to want to spend my money on Xboxes. Boxi? And Bethesda. No, I think you got it right the first time, Relic. The Callisto Protocol looks like a good game. It's in the Dead Space universe. Okay. I believe I read somewhere that they were actually going to do something with more Dead Space, which... That... Was Dead Space an Xbox exclusive? I can't really remember. And then we're hung up on rocks again, so... We're trying to negotiate these rocks here. Alright. How about a gentle little tap? Gentle little tap to kind of... You know, I did not play No Man's Sky. There were a lot of games that were very incomplete along, you know, development, stuff like that. Alright, come on now. Why can't we... No. Winch my truck. That's right. Shove. Shove me. And then it stops right there because, of course. Of course it does. And now we've log jammed where we are. Okay. So. Change trucks. Zix. Can we just push this thing over? I don't know what's going on here. It keeps getting hung up, and I'm not a fan. Oh, and Anthem. Anthem was so sad. what happened with Anthem was a crying shame. There is a huge article about where and why Anthem went wrong, and it's really just a travesty, to be perfectly honest. Everything that went wrong with that game, it never should have been produced in the state that it was produced in. It did. I played the hell out of Anthem. I finished the story. I hit the level cap. I used the big tank mech, the thing with the giant shield, and I have on my YouTube channel actual footage of, yeah, you know what, the Colossus was amazing. All right, so now let's change back to this truck. Which Rift would have been better? Which one was Rift? I don't remember that one. So now we have the logjam of the Azov out of the way. Let's see if this truck will kind of pop up and over the rocks here, because these are what's kind of getting in our way. All right, so that's that. Attach winch. No, okay. Change trucks. Change to the Azov, get a little bit closer, then attach the winch. I'm still kind of upset about Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 did not have the same personality that Borderlands 2 actually had. Open world MMO with rifts that would open anywhere and do world raids for anyone. Was that on the PC? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, was it Shadowgate? Like Shadowgate London, I think, was the name of the game. Okay. Alright, so we get the winch. Now, let's proceed to just yank everything across. There's been some real good games that have had significant amounts of disservice visited upon them by game studios, unfortunately. We still have a lot of fun with Borderlands 3. I just kind of feel like Borderlands 3 missed a lot of the same notes that Borderlands 2 marked its success by, to be honest. Sons of the Forest will come to consoles. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. All right. Somehow or another. Oh, okay. All right. So there's, don't mind me, there's rate changes coming to PayPal, apparently. I'll have to check that out later. I thought it was something quick, but apparently it's not something quick. It's in prequel to The Forest. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. I think Tiny Tina's Wonderlands will blow them all out of the water. I also attribute most of Borderlands 2's success to the Tiny Tina DLC. So... yeah, Loader, I hear you there, man. That's kind of why I've been playing a lot of the same stuff, is that I haven't found anything that I've really considered to be worthwhile to pick up again. Like, I've picked up some stuff. Outlanders, not worth it. There's replayability to an extent where that you can be different character classes and level up different character classes as you go along. The multiplayer end game, I don't know if they fixed it. multiplayer endgame for Outlanders was a laggy, just glitch fest. And it was really unfortunate because actually it was, if you could play with people, it was actually not bad. I've been playing the hell out of Call of Duty simply because there's the multiplayer there that keeps changing and updating and keeping it fresh. And I actually downloaded Warzone. I played exactly one game of Warzone, promptly got my backside handed to me, and I'm sort of like, you know, I don't know if this game is for me. So we'll see what happens. They're apparently working pretty hard on correcting Outriders. Okay. You know, maybe I will come back to Outriders if it actually gets kind of like patched over. Also, circling back to Borderlands, does anyone plan on seeing the Borderlands movie? I was watching, and I don't know if anybody else watches so Sea of Thieves, Puma has been playing. We'll get to that in a second. So, I don't know if anyone is planning on seeing the Borderlands movie. It is being directed by Eli Roth. It has Jack Black. It has Kevin Hart and Jamie Lee Curtis. Bobby Lee is also in it, and he's got a podcast, the Bad Friends podcast. He's hysterical, absolutely hysterical. And he talks about his behind-the-scenes experiences in that. Sea of Thieves is PC and Xbox only. Sea of Thieves looks beautiful, and I haven't seen too much gameplay on the actual game itself. There's apparently a lot of game there. But Sea of Thieves looks beautiful. The ship-to-ship combat, you actually need multiple people to play this game. Because you have different people. Wonderwanger, how is everything? We are talking about Borderlands, the movie, Sea of Thieves, and apparently Ice Road Truckers with Leslie Nielsen. I saw a clip of it, and I will at some point watch it, because, I mean, it's got Liam Neeson in it. Excuse me. Oops. Are we going forward or backward? I don't even know which direction we're going here. We're kind of all over the place here. But apparently there is a stump or a log that is going to create an issue for us. Mentioning Jack Black, do you remember Brutal Legend? Yes, I do remember Brutal Legend. That was actually a very good game. Let's see. Let us give a delightful shout-out to Wonderwanger. And, you were playing Forza Motorsport 7. Although, that right there is some SnowRunner clips. So, let's see about getting ourselves out of the slight little bit of an issue we have found ourselves in. Because I think it is due to a tree stump. Yep, and there is the tree stump right there. So we can't go backwards and we can't go forwards. So we will attach a winch. Oop. Attach a winch to there. And then, heard the new truck movie was good, but had some yeah. So I caught the first couple minutes of it, and the CGI of the very beginning is questionable at best. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is some low-budget activity right here. This is some hardcore low-budget activity. Hope Borderlands movie does better than the world. Yeah. That's kind of, yeah. Alright, so let's uncouple the trailer. Let's see if we can't... See if we can't just kind of... Yeah, the Warcraft movie, that had, what's his name? Travis Fimmel, who did, Vikings, actually. Alright, so we're kinda... Try this again. We want that. And I can't see where... Okay, there we go. What if we do that? Right there. And there we go. Okay. So... Now the thing is... How do we get... Okay. Borderlands... Yeah, Borderlands will do better. It's got a better cast all around. I mean, it has a significantly better cast. The cast of Borderlands looks absolutely phenomenal. Right, let's see if... Can't kind of... Catch this winch there. I don't know if this is going to work. And there goes my cargo. So, we'll abandon that idea and just keep going this way. So, yeah. Yeah, I think Brutal Legends was amazing. It's a shame they haven't done anything about giving us a part 2. Yeah. I think Jack Black is a fantastic voice actor as well. And isn't he actually doing Claptrap in the Borderlands movie? See, Sasquatch, CGI in a lot of the modern movies, and because it is so mass-produced and kind of cheap, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate that it has turned into what it is now. Oops. But the CGI now has allowed basically anybody to make a movie. Anybody at all can make any kind of film or production, which is good and bad, because there are actually some really good low-budget style of movies. But there is also going to be just the idea of practical effects. And if you want to see a combination of really good practical effects, you need to look at stuff that Henson was involved in. And anything that Henson had going for him is pretty much where it's at. Moya Surfer Dude! How are you? How is everything? I hope you are awesome right now. Hope everything is well. But, yeah, anything Henson is involved in, any kind of practical effects movies, you know what? The original Alien movie, the original Predator movie, you have practical effects. Even Predators has practical effects. The giant suits, the aliens themselves. That is where it's at. That type of practical effect. But we look back at... you know, we look back to the late 90s and we look at a film, or not film, a series like Farscape, and we look at all of the practical effects that Farscape was actually able to produce and give us, and that was the late 90s, when there was a huge boom of cheap CG movies. I mean, look at the first Jurassic Park. That was mid to late 90s. Pretty tired after watching a very draining Murray tennis match where he finally won. Otherwise, doing great. That is good to hear. That is awesome to hear. That's right. The big tennis match is occurring right now, I believe. But I really truly wish that more movies would rely on practical effects, where Stan Winston gave us more of the effects in those movies. Stan Winston is incredible. Stan Winston is fantastic. And how about Dusk Till Dawn? And you've got what's his name there? So unload those two, make a metal beam, and then we actually have, we have 3 metal beams in here. Yes, Wimbledon. A hostile puma has joined the building. Yeah, loader. We're not gonna really kind of touch upon that one at the moment. We're gonna sort of skirt around that. That's something for another time, because that is a whole can of worms right there. Not a big Kevin Hart fan. Kevin Hart is a very mixed kind of comedian. You either love him or hate him. Kevin Hart, there is really no middle ground. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. And then we'll hit this fuel truck, and we'll fuel up. So yeah, it's all, it's their brand of humor. Some people may not like Bert Kreischer. Some people may not like, any of the other, here's one for you. Dane Cook. How many people like him? How many people hate him? There's nobody who's like, he's okay. Let's refuel off of the fuel trailer. Then, let's go over to this wonderful Azov that I've just kind of left, just sitting over here. Everybody's doing pretty good, Puma. We're kind of doing okay. I hope you're well. I hope things are going well. Well, see, that's the thing. It's all about, there is a target audience for comedians. There is a target audience for television shows. There is a target audience for every kind of media. I mean, I used to like Dane Cook. I guess I grew out of it, but I do like the movies. Yeah. So Waiting was actually a very good movie. Waiting was a very, very good movie. All right. So apparently, we are going to need to winch ourselves out of this predicament. And because we don't have a mouse to choose our winch points, alright. There we go. Do that. Oh, Puma. Never watched Dane Cook's comedy routines, but Employee of the Month was hysterical. Yes! And that had Dax Shepard in it as well, who I think is awesome. And honestly, I think Dax Shepard in, what is it? He's in Top Gear. He's in the American Top Gear. Now, what old movie did you watch, Loader? Alright, let's get through all of these little winch points. And survey says... Oh, come on, just get to the... I'm going to have to straight up write a letter to Saber Interactive and complain to them about the winch point selection on the consoles. Good Luck Chuck, actually one of my favorite movies. Jeffrey Dahmer is going to eat you, Puna. That's just weird. Okay, so we're stuck on that. Okay. And now we're stuck on everything because we have a truck that has no ground clearance. Of course. So, all right, tell you what. Kind of back this bus up just a little bit. reassess the situation. Kind of give it another go. Without a paddle is also funny. Yep. You'll add a signature to that letter. Yeah, dude, right? I mean, I cannot believe that they allowed the PC players to have the ability to select winch points with a mouse click, and then console players get boned. All right, do that, and let's hopefully kind of... See, I don't even know where my winch points are at the moment. See, like, if it's behind you and you can't see it... you know what? This angle may not work for us. But let's try, shall we? See, because I was worried about the lift post arms getting stuck on that thing. It is one of the most infuriating things about this entire game. The tire list and the vehicle list being one of them. The winch locations being the other one. Old Terrence Hill movie called Watch Out, We Are Mad. I have absolutely no frame of reference for that loader. Okay. Now, we have this mess to contend with. We'll attach the winch to there. Oh, hey, look at that. What do you know? That kind of bounced it right back up. Been that way for a while. Terrence Hill made goofy old physical comedy movies. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Headlights. Headlights are useful. Also, which suspension mode are we in? Oh, okay. So that might help that we actually were not in the correct suspension mode. That probably has a lot to do with the fact. Alright. So, let's see if we can't kind of squeeze through here. Okay, I got an idea. We will... train mode. We'll figure something out here. Because of course, you know, Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill are the best. Favorite is Crime Busters. Amazon Prime has Watch Out, We Are Mad, and My Name Is Nobody. He did with Henry Fonda. Okay, that gives me at least a little bit of a time era to sort of go by. Okay, Watch Out, We're Mad. 1974. Okay. Bud Spencer. Terrence Hill. Okay. Huh. Yeah, no, nothing that I am familiar with whatsoever. Remember watching their movies on the old Betamax. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, okay, we're going backwards. So, we need to kind of... Let's not bump this around too much. Okay. And release. Okay. Can we grab the other one from here? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Maybe we can. Hinge control. Ooh, there we go. Hoist away. Reel it in. This is like fishing for metal rolls right now. They just opened a Bud Spencer Museum, actually, just a few days back. Huh. Alright, so drag that across. Plop it right down in here. Alright, just make sure that that's that way. Okay. We're good. Okay, so restore the crane. And then slowly pull forward. Do not disturb the trailer too much. Alright. Then back up. That. Catch. Nope, trailer too far. Can't. Alright, so let's do the cheating method. We will draw the trailer closer to us with the winch. And then... Okay, so attach trailer. Unpack cargo. Pack cargo. Okay. All of it is good. Now, let's see if we can't kind of squeak through those couple of... Yes, like I was saying, squeak through. Alright. That. Okay. Oh, don't you... I can't even see my cargo. Attach winch to here. Attach it to here. Did we... I don't think we lost the cargo. Alright. Holy crap, we're still doing okay. Okay, so, carrying on then. Maybe this wasn't exactly the best route to have taken with this vehicle. I will admit. Guys, thank you very much for continuing to hang out, even though I had that technical issue earlier with the power outage. That was something. And now we are experiencing very slow going, because this is absolutely the wrong way to have been going. So maybe we will re-examine the... Well, you know, you could have done anything else, like way more productive than hang out here. Take more than a lack of electricity to keep us away. Norman, thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated. Okay. Good, we got this. So hopefully we don't get too hung up on this ridiculous tree branch here. Of course we will. Because of course we will. Yeah, Moya Surfer Dude, we had a little bit of technical difficulties by virtue of some thunder and lightning, which knocked the stream out. Because I lost power. Oh, honest to God, See, this right here, this is insufferable. This is all those little tiny white dots. I am supposed to somehow know exactly where the next selection is going to be. Alright, there we go. Come on now. Giddy up. Yeah, there was... So we actually had a tornado warning, believe it or not that long ago. Tornado warning was out towards the western portion of the state, so it really wasn't anywhere close to here. But we had severe thunderstorm warnings blaring across the emergency channels and whatnot. So that was unique and interesting. Also, I've just about used a full tank of fuel trying to get these silly metal rolls from point A to point B. Yeah, years back, and I'm probably talking about at least maybe 8 to 10 years ago, there was a tornado that touched down in western Massachusetts, and I went to visit my brother at the time, and I remember driving through the area that actually had the tornado touch down, and it was crazy, the swath of destruction that had occurred, and the fact that the trees were still an absolute mess over a year later. Texas gets them all the time. London apparently had a tornado the other day. Nice. Yeah, we get the hurricanes that come up the East Coast, so things get a little interesting. What was it, last year? There were so many different names of hurricanes that they ran out of names. Unfortunately, Rambada, if you are trying to send a link, I do have links disabled for reasons. Alright, let's try to refuel from here. Oh, good. Okay, we can refuel from here. That's perfect. We tend to get tail end of hurricanes. We'll one day visit Germany. My aunt is from there. Yeah, I would love to visit Germany. I would absolutely love to visit Germany. My grandmother's from there. And to be able to see where she actually lived would be incredible. Okay, so unload 4 metal rolls, and then let us craft 2 more. Okay, so now we have a total of 5 beams, which is good that we actually keep getting more stuff. Would love the storm chase in the USA. Picked up some fresh white asparagus the other day. It was great. Mac the Punk! So good to see you. Stopping by for a bit before heading to bed. How are we all doing? We're doing good, Mac. We're doing really, really good. Germany is one of the few countries I haven't visited in Europe. I want to see the banks of the Rhine, the banks of the Rhine River or Karlsruhe Castle. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Mac, I hope you're doing good, man. I don't know if Waylon is actually going live tonight, but I believe your name was mentioned the last time he did go live, because he was like, "Where's Mac?" Pretty much just like that, with the southerny kind of twangy kind of thing that he does. They have a boat trip on... Yeah, so there is a company called Viking River Cruises, and they do these funky... They call them, like, long ships, and it's actually like a very... it's a smaller cruise ship. Also the Cologne Cathedral. That's cool. That sounds pretty awesome. I would love to see all of that stuff. But then again, if I was ever to visit a place like that, I would bring my camera, and I would probably be uploading pictures daily. Yeah, they do. My aunt took one of them. They loved it. Yeah, so they're expensive. They're several thousands of dollars, but it's an all-inclusive trip. Well, aside from, like, airfare, I think. But it's an all-inclusive trip, and I always get they send me the brochures because I signed up because it seemed like a kind of cool thing to do. But you can do down the Rhine, and there's like all kinds of different river cruises and stuff. Last few times I've waited up, either he hasn't streamed or he was so late to streaming I've given up and passed out. Yeah, he kind of, yeah, he's been a little bit dodgy lately, Mac. He's been a little bit dodgy lately. All right, so we want one there, and then we want one there. Release the parking brake, make the, you know, I gotta figure out a better route to go in. Now, change truck. I do hope, Mac, that everything has been going well for you. Is, you know, we all hang out here every now, well, you know, a couple of times a week. Not on the weekends though, but I do hope that good old Wayland will be popping online later on today, because that would actually be kind of cool. All right, so let us examine. How's this route? You know, I wanna see what this route consists of. I don't know how this is gonna be. Maybe not good, maybe not bad, but yeah, let's give that a whirl. Things are pretty good. That is awesome to hear. And also, very much so, I appreciate you stopping by, good sir. Because it is always good to have you around. Your lyrics arrived on Monday. That is cool. That is so cool, Moya. That's exciting. That is very exciting. And if no one knows, or a lot of people don't know, we have a good friend and streamer, Gigi Edgley, who was Chiana from Farscape. She is doing a music video. She's putting together a music video from scratch, all by herself, crowdfunded, and she made her goals, and some of the rewards for contributing were to, you know, handwritten lyrics for the song. And Moya Surfer Dude was one of the lucky individuals to get handwritten lyrics for the music of her new project. Cool and cheap place to visit in Europe is Chernobyl in Pripyat. The tour is around 100 euros. You know, that would be something that would be very interesting to check out. If I miss another Wayland stream, tell him I said it is his fault. We will do that for you, Mac. We will absolutely do that for you. Can't wait to get my shirt from Storm. Yep. Yeah, Loader. If it used to be a yearly German street food market in Glasgow. Damn, you know what? That sounds fantastic. Anything having to do with food like that is fantastic. And yet again, on the stream, we are all fans of food. You will spam it so you make sure that you don't miss it. And Loader is, in fact, talking about the stuff that you can get from there. The shirts are actually really cool. Wearing my Storm shirt as we speak. Nice, Mac. And Mac, I had mentioned earlier that the actual shirts themselves are actually really nice. The logos hold up pretty good. I've already washed mine several times so far, and just everything kind of seems pretty decent. And it's a nice wearing shirt. It's not bad at all. Because, you know, you sometimes wonder what kind of quality you're going to wind up with from ordering stuff printed online. Actually, you know what? Maybe... Yeah, why don't we bring up the tail end with the Azov? Let's go get this thing, too. Super comfortable. You had a choice of that and where on the shirt you wanted the dragon logos and graphics. Yeah. Yep. Moya Surfer Dude, you got one of the better color combinations, I feel. the way that the colors you chose worked out fantastic. And the one with the, what is it? There's one of them. So the white logo on the dark color shirt is just the white logo. But if you get a black logo on a light colored shirt, it's actually kind of like that offset sort of, it kind of looks like it's blocky. The blue is cool. Mac, that dude, that makes me so happy, and I'm glad that you're happy with it. That makes my day. That just, you guys have no idea how much that makes my day. That you guys really enjoy, you know, just this. Wait, that way. That little guy right there, on a shirt, because it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I never thought I'd have a logo like that on anything, and I go to work and I make coffee in the morning and I drink coffee out of my mug with my logo on it, and it's like, what am I doing? How the hell did this happen? It's so weird. Oh, don't change the truck. Attach the winch, please. Also, speaking of musicians, and going back to Gigi Edgley, her and her brother were on stream last night, and that was a good time. That was a very good time. That was a lot of fun. Because those two together are always hysterical. Always, always, always hysterical. Just the combination of, like, the brother-sister banter that kind of goes back and forth. Alright, something's going on here. What do we got going on? Stuck on something. What are we stuck on? Probably on ice. Big block of ice, maybe? Wrench ourselves loose. I swear, if it's another tree stump. Nope, 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 we got it. There we go. Okay. Puma shirt is comfy too, and it's it comes complete with a cute little guy on the sleeve. Yeah, I'm not that fancy, Relic. We have a next door to me, pissed off everyone in a loud vehicle in my area, and now they all go by and rev their motors all the time. Good enough. I don't know why we're stuck here. So we have. What do we got going on here? We're stuck, is what it is. Yeah, there's Puma being all excited. I do have to get a Puma shirt as well, because the Puma shirts are actually really cool. Also, I'm now considering that this route may not have been the best route to travel down. Because we've got all kinds of debris stuck in the road. Oh, wait. That side. Over this side. This is insufferable. You can't even see these branches that are in the ground in the snow half the time. Alright. I'm gonna go maybe around this way. Two people who have seen it say it's sick. Damn well they should, Puma. Damn well they should. And if they don't, seem to think that it's that awesome, they probably need a little bit of a, you know, a good talking to. A good hearty talking to about taste and their lack of taste. Come on. See, and now we're going to use the winch to... Oh yeah, Mac. You got that right. Honestly, come on now. Pick the... Ugh. This again. Attach winch. Okay. Hit that point. We can't do that tree, so now... Ugh. This is awful. Okay. Hit that tree. And now we're stuck on something. I don't know what we're stuck on. Probably a branch. There we go. And now the branch has given way after an indeterminate amount of time. Puma, I think Puma, you win on that one because that is pretty funny. It's like a tiny little mystical Viking with purple fire coming from his hands. Perhaps he's angry and screaming that his hands are actually on fire, which is entirely possible. Ah, there's Mr. B. There is Mr. B. You know, I wonder, actually, if he is going to get a Mrs. Buttersworth icon. Because that would actually be pretty cool. Also, there is entirely way too many tree branches in the mud on this route, and I definitely screw the pooch when I decided to go this way. That was my fault. That was absolutely my fault. You guys are busting out all the cool emotes. That's what, Puma or Loader? He has her. Well, yeah, he does have Mrs. Buttersworth, but I wonder if he's going to make icons and emotes for. Oh, that's still Mr. B. Aw, Relic, you got to go take it out the Viking with a tentacle, a bad touch tentacle. Okay, here's one for you. No, that's the original one. That's still the original one. That is a giant mine over there. Okay, so speaking of tentacles and Relic, you probably know where I'm going to go with this, and it's not hentai. Maniac Mansion for the old. What was it? Apple II or whatever the hell it was on. Maniac Mansion. Yeah, maybe this definitely wasn't the right way to be going. You could actually pick your team of, I think, 3 characters, and they all had different skills. Who's got that one? I think you're the only one who... Puma, well... Norman might, actually. I think Norman might. Okay, so now we're down at the bottom of the hill. We're approaching the lip of the giant mine over here. This is huge. I think it was Lucasfilm? I think? Whoa. I don't think I've been on this edge of the mine before. This is wild. Holy crap. I wonder what we have to go and do down there. I hope nothing, because I don't feel like really going down to the bottom of a mine. You have Day of the Tentacle on the PlayStation 4, and you can play Maniac Mansion on a computer in the game. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Rumbata, I have no idea why you got auto-modded for that. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that did. That's weird. Actually, it doesn't even tell me what you would send. Very strange. Man, that is one hell of a mine. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. That's all good, man. You know what? Knock yourself out, Mac. Don't hurt yourself, though. I knew he was the second coming of Vladius. Vladius Maximus. Monkey Bomb! Your Streamlabs settings are probably high. Took me a hot second to fix it for G. Why? What's going on? What am I doing? Oh, you know what? No, it's, what the hell is it? It is for spamming symbols. So, it's usually pretty good there. Okay, am I going the right direction? I think I'm going the right direction. So, I'm going to move up just a little bit more, and then let's go and get the other truck. Monkey Bum, I hope everything is going awesome with you. What is good? What is new? What is up? Also, I'm stuck in the mud again, apparently. You know what? It occurs to me I should have... okay. I don't think mine's that bad. Usually it doesn't catch much, so... Alright. Come on now. What am I stuck on? Don't know what I'm stuck on. Just kind of find some forward momentum here. Good cold, but good. You know, my day has been, it's been a day, but the day is over. We're here now. We're hanging out with all of you awesome people. And I am also continuously trying to get myself through the mud and the predicament I have found myself in. Oh, you know what? That may be why. I believe the handbrake was on. Also, how are you cold? Because for us, well, let me double check the temperature actually. Just a moment. Let's take a look-see, shall we? We do get to hang out with cool people. Holy crap. So it dropped from like 94 degrees down to 70 degrees right now. It is... So, yeah, you don't get to get stuck in the mud. I am certainly constantly stuck in the mud here. But that's okay. I think I signed up for it. I'm not entirely sure. There are other options out there. Like, I could... Room is mostly concrete. It holds the cold. That is not a bad thing. That is actually probably one of the better situations that one could be in currently right now. Yes, I am constantly getting stuck in the mud, but I could also... I could load up Chivalry 2, or we could even... we could watch how bad I am at Warzone. That is just... that would be travesty. I downloaded Warzone. Oh, no. Damn it. Did we... Hold on. Unpack. Repack. Okay. There we go. Catch winch. Winch 2. Over here. Right there. Okay. It's like 85 there now. Oh, yeah. Warzone. not the best of ideas. Like, Warzone probably wouldn't... Like, I'm not terrible at regular multiplayer in Call of Duty. I say not terrible. Mac, you have returned. This is good. This is excellent news. So I'm not terrible at Call of Duty multiplayer. I'm not a great player by any stretch of the imagination. If I play, you might play. You know what? That is a possibility, Puma. Maybe on the weekend. Maybe on the weekend we could figure something out. Like, I am not a bad Call of Duty player. I have no gun time in Warzone. I like to be a perceptive player. I like to be able to call out enemies in a multiplayer scenario. Also, getting some of the new games that I put on my console required the deletion of a couple of things, because I think I have the one, was it 1 terabyte? 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes? I can't remember how much the whoa! The shock absorber damage, suspension damage. I can't remember how many terabytes this console version actually holds, but I got rid of Fallout 4, which, I don't know, man. Every time I reinstall Warzone, guarantee I delete it again within a day or two. Mac, that is 100 gigs to download there, my man. I need to get an external hard drive. So, yes, external hard drive is where it's at, 100%. I have like a 3 or 4 terabyte external hard drive for my PlayStation for putting like various stuff that doesn't require like fast access speeds or anything like that. Oh man, what are we doing here now? So we're stuck on that. There's nothing to... We're going to catch the trailer. We're going to kind of move away just a little bit. Winch through here. And then let's pull it from the side this way. Ah. Crapola. Vipe shot. I'm good so far. I'm actually really quite well. Even though we just kind of completely dumped over some cargo right there. Smiley Gidget! Smiley Gidget, how are you today? Let's see about rectifying our little boo-boo here by just kind of... Let's just smash stuff around with the back end of the truck. But Vipe Shot, how is everything with you today? I have one for my Xbox and a memory card for my Switch. Yes. Thank you, Puma. Still got to get you on Destiny, level you up a bit before crossplay drops next season. Possibly. Possibly. That is also a thing that may happen. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just kind of... That didn't work. Why didn't that work? So we're trying to kind of... Doing good, just starting work. All right. Just starting your work day. My work day is over. I am just kind of doing my thing right now. Yeah, I tried that and it sort of just like mashed stuff around. So we're gonna drag stuff down. Just gonna drag stuff. We're just gonna make a mess out of things. Because we're basically almost to the bottom of the hill over here. So I can just pull this thing straight, level it out, go back up there, grab the beams. I wasn't watching, and that noise just scared the crap out of me. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to have enough room for Destiny. I'll have to delete something. You guys could also watch me play Fallout Shelter. Oops, and now we just knocked it over again. and now it's back up on all 4 wheels again. I do have Fallout Shelter on this console. I also have Fallout Shelter on a tablet, and I gotta say, my Fallout Shelter on the tablet is out of control. I have so many named characters. I have... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I mean, things happen. There's a new mod map that's gone live. It's called Highway Hauling. Ghoster213, thank you very much for the follow. How's everything going? We're playing SnowRunner, and we're just generally creating havoc. I bought Infinite Warfare for my PC, but the file is huge, and I can't download it yet. You could always download, no. It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. Honestly, I don't mind. That's the great thing about this game. I just don't mind. I was backing, what was I? No, I was pulling forward to be able to kind of position. I was going to head back up the hill to get the other steel beam with the crane arm, which I very smartly added to, or left on that truck right there. And, well, I must have kind of hit some rocks, and we went over on our side. It was very touch and go there for a moment. But are you a fan of SnowRunner? Because you get a lot of SnowRunner fans on this channel. SnowRunner's where it's at, man. I don't care. It's not a fast-paced game. It's not a crazy first-person shooter. It's not, you know, a strategic puzzle game. But we're having a damn good time. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I prefer to just kind of leave it. It's not too bad because I'm not too worried about it like that. All right, so let's just go push the truck back over, or not. We won't push the truck over. You bought, yeah, Smiley Gidget, good call. Storm go boom downhill. Is there a cracked file for one of these? I don't think so. I play on the console. So, for me, there is no cracked files for anything. This is straight up regular game, no mods, nothing like that. All right, so let's kind of just pull this thing. I have Truck Driver on PS4, but never really played it. All right, let's roll ye on over. Bingo. Okay, there we go. So we good? We good, buddy? We okay here? Things are all right. Yeah, things are good. Okay. And actually, oddly enough, we suffered virtually no damage to this truck, so that's kind of a step in the right direction. So I think what I'll do is kind of get a little bit closer here to the cargo. Go to the map and change time to day. You know what? It's probably not a bad idea because it makes it a little bit more visible in the stream. You're probably right there. Rain mode. So let's take this one little jaunty piece of cargo and plop it over in this trailer. Kind of need more games to play, though. When Ark stopped working for me, I lost interest, so I need more to interest me. What stopped working with it, Smiley Gidget? Lift these. All right, let's wear these steel beams like a hat. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit closer. Train mode. And down we go. Perfect. Yeah. Yep, that's in there. For the crane. Let's go get that other one. That's just right up there. Carnival Head, how is everything? The new Ark looks promising. How many Ark games are there? I've seen them played, and I've seen Smiley Gidget, you have played Ark many, many a time. Midian UK has played an excessive amount of Ark. Although I don't know if he's been able to play lately because that man is a busy fellow. All good. Advanced a bit in my new playthrough. That is good to hear as well. Are you doing hard mode or what are you doing? Gonna have to rush with the announcements they made. MIDI is gonna set you up with another private server that doesn't have as many issues. Used to be addicted to Ark. See, I looked at Ark and it was, I don't know, I couldn't really super get into it. Like, I'm not sure if that was kind of my jam. Vipe shot coming in with the octopus. You like dinosaurs. Regular, but with limiting the trucks you can use. Okay, I gotcha. You know, I like the variety of vehicles that I have. I love playing this with just... I want to be able to use more trucks, but because of the difficulty of the new map, it has been trucks that are available in the zone only. I gotcha. Store crane. Back cargo. Alright, there we go. So, let's just sort of back our way down here. I want to be able to use a greater variety of trucks. We'll go no limits for the DLC. Yeah, that's... Stonks. The DLC is where everything goes out the window. You're completely correct. Installing Warzone? Okay. Yeah, if you install Warzone Loader, I recommend the tutorial. I did the tutorial. Also, if you do the tutorial, you actually get, depending on which one you do, you get a calling card, you get a blueprint, and you get a new operator as well. Catch trailer. There we go. And now, let us continue on our merry way. Unlike Merryweather Contracting from GTA. Mostly forcing myself to stray from the beaten path using trucks I haven't really used before. Yeah, see, that is what I wanted to do with a lot of the other trucks. There is so many different other trucks in this game. Fell in love with the small freight. Yes, the SD Freightliner. May play Warframe again soon. Warframe was supposed to actually be a really good game. Like Dinosaurs 2. Ark was great to watch when you were playing it. Yeah. That is a very good point. Alright. Rumble to life, my mighty Zix. Gonna bring you around, and let's reconnect you to the little travel train we have here. So, change trucks. What was that? The 916 SD, I think. Winch. Okay, there we go. Another new free Cold War pack available in PlayStation Store for PlayStation Plus. Okay. So not the SD. So the... You know what? Now you've got me curious. Over to the garage. Truck store. Let's go Okay, so we've got Caterpillar, Chevy, Longhorn, Ford, the 114 SD. So is it the 114 or is it the 916? The 916A1 is an awesome truck. Okay, so the 916, yeah. I highly recommend the 916. Absolutely. Never really used it, but bought it on Michigan, and it is absolutely a beast of a truck. It is a very short wheelbase, and the only drawback, yet again, is the fact that it does not have mud tires. So that's one of those goofy little things. Just do a little thing here, because I'm trying to... do this. Kind of multitasking here, so give me a second. All right. Yeah, you know what? You can do pretty much everything. The only thing about it is you're limited by the fact that... actually, no, I think you can get both saddles for that truck. You haven't got all the upgrades. Yeah, the upgrades also make a big difference. That is kind of a big deal right there, too. Trying to think. The 916 is definitely one of the more capable performers. Hey, Sonny Von Cleveland! We were watching you playing Call of Duty earlier. At least I was. But thank you for popping by. Also, thank you very much for the follow, man. I do appreciate that. We're playing SnowRunner here. This is kind of my jam. But when I'm not streaming, that's when I'm playing Call of Duty. Outbreak with zombies or just regular multiplayer. I think I'm also going... Okay, nope, I am going the right direction. We're going the right direction. Because we've had a bunch of hardships this afternoon. Actually, let me do this too, because we have the technology and we can do it. Yep, last scene playing, and yep, there is a clip of... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we will definitely get a game in soon. That goes without saying. And now that I've got you, this is a fun game. This game right here. Rumbada, thank you very much for coming by, for hanging out. I hope everything goes good with you. And we will catch you next time, Rumbada. So be good, man. But yeah, Sonny Von Cleveland, this game it's been out for a year. It's called SnowRunner. And it is a off-road simulation type game where basically it's just getting cargo from point A to point B. And it's a hell of a game. And it's a weird game because it's not a race. It's not a race to the finish line. It's not a fast game by any stretch of the imagination. And I like it because it's a weird Zen kind of game where the more difficult the challenge, the bigger the payoff. And you legitimately feel good when you get a giant piece of cargo from one side of the map to the other. And you've got so many different trucks, you've got so many different configurations, various different upgrades that you can find for everything. And it's a blast. This game is an absolute blast, and I love everything about it. Oh yeah, Sonny, you definitely have a couple of fans in here too, so there's that as well. But yeah, we've got a bunch of people who are potentially gearing up to play Warzone. So we've got a couple of people who might be in for a squad. And even if we're not good at the game, we can still learn the game. And if you do actually, you said you downloaded it, I highly recommend. Highly recommend the tutorial for Warzone, because it actually gives you a weapon blueprint, an operator, and a calling card. So there's that too. Yeah, and guys, if you're not following Sonny, you should absolutely follow Sonny. He's got a great YouTube channel, and his reactions to some of the new music that's coming out is awesome. Yeah, definitely, Sonny. Have a blast tonight, and yeah, we'll get in touch with you later on, man. Be good. All right, we're stuck. I think we're stuck on this tree. Loader, thank you very much for gifting that sub. That is awesome of you. Yeah, Sonny's a great dude, and it's nice to see him streaming again. And his channel's fantastic. He's getting back into gaming. There was Fall Guys. There was Overwatch. He was playing Overwatch the other day. So if you're an Overwatch fan, yeah, watching Sonny learn Overwatch was actually really cool, because I only have played a little bit of Overwatch, because it really isn't my thing. But to actually kind of see a squad of people, yeah. Had to sell a gun, back now, nice. Yeah, Puma, he was playing Overwatch the other day, and it was actually really, really cool. And it's neat too, because, you know, from someone who's not like a super, like, learning the game, like actually learning the game and having people be cool about, hey, you know what? You got to do this. You got to do that. This is how you accomplish this. This is how you accomplish that. Instead of just, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What's wrong with you? And we're totally hung up on something again. And there we go. Okay, so it is a tree branch that is in the ground. There we go. But no, that's actually really cool that Sonny Von Cleveland popped by. And we will definitely have to get in some Warzone or something else. Be right back, meeting. Go for it, Smiley Gidget. You are toxic in that game. Puma, what game are you not toxic in? What game do you just genuinely enjoy playing just to play the game? Because you're you know, sometimes you're a little bit on the spicy side, sometimes not, but that's okay. But that's why you're a hostile Puma. And that is why we like you. That's one thing I love playing, you and Ginger and Liz. Oh, you didn't jump all over. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. You know, oh, Binding of Isaac, that's true too. Well, Loader, see, here's the thing. Why? Why is it, you know, why would you crap on someone for simply playing a game? You know, it's all, nobody's perfect out of the gate. Nobody is a pro gamer right out. And I think it's pretty disingenuous for someone to, you know, jump all over someone, knowing full well that, hey, you know what? We're here to learn, and we're simply here to have a good time. So why can't we do that? Why can't we just have a good time? Nah, he is toxic in that game too. Yeah, that happens. That's good. All right, let's just drag everything through here. I don't know if we're gonna... Oh, yep, see? There we go. And I swear to God, if the trailer gets stuck or knocks over... No, actually it doesn't. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Now, I don't know if that's ice or if that's just snow, but we'll make it. We'll make it. No need to throw you under the bus like that. You know, Puma, you really should take more of Ricky Berwick's advice, you know. And by that, I mean, get those bits and get those subs, bro. Oh, man. Also, I think I'm going to run out of fuel. And if not in this, in that. And then we are so boned. Even though we're, like, right around the corner from where we have to go. But then there's that stupid busted bridge right there. Ugh. You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to bail here, I think. I stream every day for that. Oh, man. Get those bits. Get those subs. Yeah, I'm going to go around. I'm gonna go around. And then that way, I'll be in a better position if I do run out of fuel that I can actually get over there to be able to... yeah, I'll cut across there. That's what I'll do. And then I will bring a fuel truck over. That's also what I'll do. Can always get the bridge layer. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, loader. That's what I was playing. I was gonna kind of dip down here. I'm not gonna go dealing with that little path. Yeah. Yeah. This is where I had intended upon. My little marker down there. That's where I'm going. So if we head down here, then we'll kind of buzz right across. All the mods in this game are free. You don't actually have to pay for mods. You just have to make sure, like, you have to sign up to get the mods installed, but there is no cost associated with actually having any mods in this game whatsoever. Oops. Aw, you jerk. Paint truck. What are we hung up on? And yet again. Yet again! Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's, yeah. Crap. Catch winch. Do... there. Bring the winch over here. Okay, and then winch this across to pop it free. Go down this way. I was watching a guy who was playing, and he showed that shortcut for going to the beam factory. Yeah, this is not bad. You kind of go this way, but I had been planning on kind of dipping out this way instead of hitting that silly little bridge. Mostly because it's just going to be easier to get a fuel vehicle. What's up, Carnival Head? Yeah, so instead of taking this awful road right here, you can kind of, you just dump down on the ice right here and then cut across and then up here. And you're in much better shape to either go up to the factory or head this way to the quarry. Actually, no. I only have a PlayStation 4 Pro, Wolf. I would love to get my hands on a PlayStation 5, but I am not as fortunate. And I don't want to pay the premium of 2 to 3 times the purchase face value of a console. Free fuel here. Yeah, let's just top this thing off. They announced the names of the content. They have not exactly announced what that content will be, other than there will be more Tatras. Oops. Absolutely, Norman. That is exactly how it goes. We refuse! Ah, crap. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to bring a fuel truck over there, and we'll do the refueling thing. More crossplay and Game Plus, yeah. So also they're also working on a setup so that you have none of the markers and stuff on the map, so that you can actually play the game without all of the crap. And I think that's got to be paving the way for some kind of photo mode. And I would absolutely hope that they add a photo mode to this game, because this game is too damn good looking to not have a photo mode. And that's the thing. Like, this game screams for photo mode. Alright, so let's put this thing here. Go back to the garage. Let's grab a fuel truck. Truck storage. Yeah, more crossplay would be key. Absolute key. They were working on crossplay on PC. So between, I think, the Steam version and the Epic Game Store version. But it would be kind of nice if they did, like, PlayStation and Xbox or PlayStation. Shenanigan! How are you? How is everything? We are well. We're just kind of hanging out playing games and getting stuck on things. We're simply trying to deliver some steel beams. We're trying to deliver steel beams to a power factory. Right, oh, there it is. Okay. We're going to use the Caterpillar as our dedicated fuel truck. We're just going to crash on through with this little bad boy. PlayStation can be a pain since Sony... Yeah, that's the thing. And that is the big reason why we don't have a lot of crossplay. Because Xbox has basically said, hey, yeah, we're open. We're just waiting for Sony to come to the table. And, I don't know, they don't want to. But then you've got Nintendo as well, like the Switch. Really want to build... Oh, yeah. Oh, something to remove all of these rocks. That would be amazing. Okay. It is so warm in here right now. We're doing well. Things are a bit sticky, but going okay. Yes. It is currently really damn warm. It's been 95 or thereabouts, 95 degrees for the past several days. It is so warm in my room right here. I have a small fan blowing upon me, upon my person, and my room. Although, do I have a broom in? No, I do not have a broom. I have a room. So let's see if this thing wedges through here. Low 40s here, and we'd like to exchange it. So it's been ridiculously hot lately. And right now, because I have my door closed, and come on. Up and over, please. Did we just wedge ourselves on something? This is the giant Caterpillar 745C. This thing is supposed to be unstoppable, and we're getting hung up on like a barrel or something. Moya Surfer, dude. At least you're not at 48 degrees. So we were at 95 degrees here, and it has apparently dropped to 70 degrees right now, I believe, because we had thunderstorms, and we actually lost the stream for a bit because... we actually lost the stream because there was a giant thunderclap and lightning, and things totally went dead. We lost power. So then I had to get everything back up and running again. And that was interesting. Because when the router fired up, I could see that you guys were still talking. That would be more of a Thor kind of thing, Loader. Thor's the one who's got provenance over those things. Finite 95. Hey, you know what? You know what I think that does, guys? Let me just take a look at something. Wait for it to update there for a second. Finite 95, how are you? How are things? We're rocking out some SnowRunner. We're having a damn good time. You know, we're even having a good time getting stuck and winching ourselves out of rather precarious positions. Now we're taking our Caterpillar 745C and we're going to go fill everything up. It was Loki. He found out you haven't been watching his show. There is another episode out tonight, and if you people have not seen Loki, I highly recommend watching Loki. I love the cold. One can always add more clothing for warmth, but in hot weather, there is a point where there is nothing left to remove. William Sterling, you may be right, but there's always a potato peeler. My big boy. All in the fuel. Caterpillar 745C. William Sterling, I hope you are well. I hope things are going fantastic for you. Let's see if this little doodad updated. Probably will. Okay. So, let's get back over here. And actually, this thing right here is a great tow rig. Need to watch Loki. Haven't gotten around to it yet. Absolutely worth it. Mac is still with us? Yes, he is. Loving Loki so far. You know what? I've managed to get through 2 episodes. 2 episodes so far for me. And I mean, I'll get to the 3rd episode. It's forever just you know, the juggling game. But actually, speaking of, let me see something here, because I want to pay attention and make sure that I don't miss if certain people go online and start broadcasting. If you catch my drift. All right, so let's get down here. Let's get our Azov filled up, the 73-210, from our giant fuel tank. Fill up that bad boy. Okay, kind of pull this guy off to the side. All right. Change trucks over to here. Okay. So let's back up a little bit because we are apparently on a giant rock. Also, it does not look like we've seen Waylon as of yet. So that's okay. That's normal for us during the winter. So I like the cold as well. Big guy, 6'4", 290 pounds. Run a little warm, so the cold weather is your favorite. Yeah. Us too, a little bit colder. We're just complaining. It'll drop below freezing in the next few weeks. Ooh. You know, I don't mind the heat. It's just when it starts affecting... heat has a profound way of... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Heat has a profound way of actually affecting people's attitudes. Oops. Norman, you got auto-modded. What up with that? Sam Squanch. Smiley Gidget. What on earth were you spamming? Because it doesn't tell me what you guys are trying to spam there. And I don't know why it does that. And I don't know what symbols it does. Yeah, when you work in heat, it... Oh, you just gave your... Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. Yeah, Automod being a jerk. That is very strange, Norman. So yeah, our shop, it was supposed to have air conditioning installed. They ran out of budget when they were redoing the building to put air conditioning in the shop. So on a day like a 95-degree day outside, when you're underneath a car that has been driving around all day and somebody decides that they spontaneously need an oil change in 95-degree weather, it's not a good time. It really is not a good time. And the technicians just... It's misery. It's absolute misery. Yeah, everybody doesn't even have a fan. Like, if you want a fan, you have to bring a fan of your own to be able to use. And it's just, it's ridiculous. But there are certain parts of the shop that get no airflow whatsoever. Sweat reduces electrolytes and water-soluble vitamins. Maybe that has some effect on the mood. Yeah, that and people are just, they get angry. They just get straight up angry, man. And it's unfortunate. Yeah, but Norman, is that mostly water weight? From the sound of it, almost have an NFL front line there. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, so let us back up. Yeah, we're on a rock. Damn it. Always on the rock. It's out of here. Rock stuck under the back axle, that's what it is. Used to weigh 400... Wow. You were a large fellow loader. That is a considerable wall of humanity right there. My buddy who passed away now a couple of months back at this point, he was very unhealthy, and probably, I can't even begin to take a guess, maybe heading northwards of like close to, he had to have been close to like 500. And it's the only way that I can possibly imagine, you know. But he existed off of Red Bull and cigarettes, which, you know, multiple times he tried to change his lifestyle, change how he did things, and just never could kind of hold it together. He even had the gastric bypass, or the band thing, to be able to, but he didn't follow through with it. So we're gonna hit the side here so we don't slip down the icy road. There we go. And a little helping hand from the truck behind us with chain tires on it, so down to a size 46 pounds. Climb! I love the sun. The way that the sun reflects off of everything is just, it's beautiful. I mean, this is picturesque. Even though this is a, you know, this is a hellscape here. This right here, all of this, is a frozen Arctic tundra. It is a hellscape. It is an unforgiving land. But it's beautiful. It's almost like those tree frogs, right? Those tree frogs that are bright, vibrant colors, that are super, super just beautiful and gorgeous, but their skin is so deadly poisonous. That's almost like what this environment in this game is like. Nasty combo. After a few missions abroad, I picked up chain smoking and a lot of coffee Red Bull habits too. Cut most of it. Yeah. I would do periodically, like energy drinks and stuff. No more. I haven't had an energy drink. I mean, aside from like trying one here and there, because they make some weird, wild flavors. And my brother brought me a cotton candy flavored bag. And he's like, hey, you gotta try this. It's 1 a.m. and my cat just jumped through my window and woke me up. John 312233. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. That would probably, like, just that would oh, was that thunder again? I think I heard some thunder again too. Yeah, that would be a surprise and a half right there. 1 a.m. and your cat jumps through your window. Was your window open, or was there a screen and the cat decided he needed to get through the screen? All right, so here we go. Azov. The final bit of cargo for electric atmosphere. And you know how fitting that lightning has knocked out the power earlier today and kind of threw a monkey wrench in the stream slightly. One. No cargo to load. What is going on here? Hold on. Oh! The cargo wasn't packed. Window was open because all of Europe is hot. Yeah. Lost a friend because of energy drinks. He drank them religiously and went into a cardiac arrest at 22 years old. The energy drinks were the only thing they could think of that caused it. I wouldn't put it past them, Sasquatch. And 100%. Energy drinks are not good stuff. Metal beams, electric atmosphere. That's a start. Just thinking of spending another week here with nothing to do made me cringe. Well, at least we can get back to work now. So that was 1,630 experience points that we don't need, but it was 12,250 dollar bills. Going to check out Lightning now on a website I use. Yeah, Sasquatch, that stuff is so brutal. It is not good. It is not good. In the slightest. Alright. Check and see. What do we got going on here? You know, I kind of wonder if Waylon is going to be back around tonight, or what is going to happen. But who knows? Well, you know, we try to be understanding around here. They send pallets of monster drinks to give out at concerts to fans. Yeah, because, like, you know, depending on the concert and the age of the general audience and everything like that. Pretty wild East Coast of USA right now. Biscuit Doge, first time playing American Truck Simulator right now. How is American Truck Simulator? I've seen several people playing that. I've just never actually played it myself. I am kind of a sucker for... I like SnowRunner because of the different stuff that you can do with the trucks. You don't just... John, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. It is super nice of you. Morpheus Simulations, I believe, plays American Truck Simulator. And it really does seem like a fun game. But for me, I like the variety in terrain. I like the beautiful and dangerous landscapes, breakable ice, the deep mud, giant off-road all-terrain tires, being able to load my own cargo. I just don't think it could keep my attention. Yeah, yes, Sasquatch, I really feel that too. And I think if my numbers are actually correct, and Relic is reminding me, so that right there, our most recent follow, puts us at 200. So that is, that's 200. Yeah. Yeah, guys, that last follow, John, you were the one who put us over the 200 follower mark. SnowRunner is more of a puzzle game. You're 100% right, Carnival. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take a moment here to sort of bask in that, M. Bison. Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, guys, that's 200 follows right there. I never thought that I would make affiliate with 50. Okay? I never thought that I would hit 50 follows. And, Carnival Head. Dude, thank you very much for the sub. That is awesome. Thank you, Moya Surfer Dude. Thank you, William Sterling, Mac the Punk. Ginger Rage coming in at 7 months. 7 months. Thank you for the resubscription. And it's been 7 months. 7 months we've been doing this. 7 months we've been playing video games. 7 months we've been hanging out and talking. And never in my wildest imaginations did I think I would be here. Don't forget us when you get famous. Man, I don't really ever foresee me being one of those famous, streamers or anything like that. I like playing games. I like playing games, and I like talking to all of you people. Every single person out there, every single one of you. You all bring something to the table. Whether it's kind of hanging out in the background and just watching what goes on, or actively engaging in the conversation. Every single one of you are important. And I certainly appreciate every one of you being here. And it's fun. This right here, all of this is fun. And it's games like this, like SnowRunner. It's a slower paced game. It's a game that we just kind of roll on through. It's a game that we enjoy the journey. And it's not about the destination. It's about all of that stuff in between point A and point B. Because that's all the cool stuff right there. That's all the tipping over. That's all the getting stuck in the mud. That's all the crazy wild stuff that we have to, go and deal with. And we have a good time doing it. Spend one stream a week reading romance novels to... I don't know about that, man. Oh, that is some thunder right now. I'm going to check the radar. Hold, please. Also, Norman, holy hell. Your kitchen getting torn up something fierce. That was a lot of rolling thunder right there. Funny thunder there. Okay, so... I don't know if you can really see it. But, no, you probably won't be able to see it because it's all green and the green screen's going to do the weird thing. Yeah, we've got some heavy bands of thunder rolling through right now. And man, oh man, is it crazy. But yeah, that was like this giant long roll of thunder. That was kind of cool though. But guys, really, all of you who have accompanied me upon this wonderful, delightful journey that is this weird Twitch streaming thing, that's me playing video games and talking to you all, I appreciate it. I really do. About 88, 120 strikes a minute. That is nuts. That is so nuts. Some of the most gorgeous photography is lightning and storms. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's terrifying when you really get down to it. Each one of those bolts of lightning is capable of frying electronics and killing living things. But it is the most beautiful things that create and destroy. But, here we are. But we watch them. We sit outside and we look up at the night sky and we watch all that lightning, all those crazy storms and everything else. Video from Moscow this week. Okay. Like crazy storm stuff going on. Gotta just check this and I check the update. Panel. Okay. Lightning strikes on a house, immediately setting it ablaze. Yeah, that is some heavy stuff right there. So, with that said, and where we are at 8 o'clock right now, Gigi Edgley has gone live, and we spoke about her show earlier. Let's see. If anyone is a Farscape fan, she's doing a watch party tonight for... Let's see. Yeah, she's doing a watch party tonight for an episode of Farscape. So, yeah, old houses definitely have lightning rods, yeah. And it's interesting because it actually redirects the bolt of lightning into the ground where it disperses. And it's crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, the only thing about the weather is the occasional baseball-sized hail we get. It's not very pretty. Yeah, dude, that would... Ugh. That is... Watching hail like that destroy vehicles is gut-wrenching. Because I'm like a super big car guy. I mean, there's the Pontiac Firebird that's right there, so... but just watching hail destroy vehicles it's heartbreaking. It really is. And... can't really do anything because act of God, or so the insurance company likes to claim. But, guys, it is the 8 o'clock hour. We've been going for probably two and a half, almost 3 hours, depending on the little snafu with the little interruption due to technical difficulties brought upon by the weather. So, Reed Timmer's vehicle has pummel marks all. So what we're going to do is we are going to raid Gigi Edgley because she's actually a really great person and she's big on like good vibes and stuff. So she's going to be watching an episode. One of my first cars got destroyed by hail, so did all the skylights in our house. Wow. All right. So guys, everyone who has followed tonight, everyone who has subscribed and resubscribed, you are the best. Mac the Punk, thank you very much for stopping by. Carnival Head, thank you for that subscription. Ginger Rage, thank you so much for resubscribing. John, you were number 200, man. And I'm probably going to have to do like a t-shirt giveaway soon. Because you know what? 200 followers is no small amount of, accolades right there. William Sterling, you're awesome. Finite95, thank you for the follow. Loader, as always, with the gifting of the subs. Ghoster213, thank you very much for the follow. So we're good. Let's go raid. And we'll catch you next time. Maybe even tomorrow. Who knows what happens?